All right. We back. We live again. Bump your gums.
Yo.
This your boy Gabe. We got Jay Diamond. We got Brother Tony.
I'm in here.
And we got a new member, inductee.
We picked him up off the waiver wire, man.
Yeah. At the last minute, you know.
We needed him for the playoffs, man.
You know,
off the waiver wire. We need that veteran presence.
Yeah, y'all might know him in the street as Too Sweet.
Too sweet for the trash cans, baby.
Genuine or Trey Songz when you listen to
you know, we might not even add his picture to the logo.
Yeah, because we don't want to take the spotlight off ourselves.
Yeah, you know.
It's going to seem like he the only one on the picture.
So we like to welcome Mike Rashard to the Bump Your Gums crew, so we give it up for
What's going
him.
on? How's it going, y'all? I'm ready.
See, like, there you go, right there.
It's just the bedroom one. What's going on, y'all? I'm ready.
So, all right, we gonna jump right in. We normally don't touch on boxing, but the boy, they hurling today, so.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
We got to
TBE.
speak to this Oscar De La Hoya fan soul.
First of all, I ain't never said nothing about being an Oscar De La Hoya fan. You know, I ain't said nothing about that.
Let's just start it like this. So, when I mentioned the name Mayweather,
I said
what comes to mind? What comes to mind? What kind of words come to mind? What acronym comes to mind?
Undefeated.
Undefeated is not acronym, sir.
Neither is what you saying.
Come on, what comes to mind?
I can't think of any acronym because an acronym is an abbreviation that says a word.
Correct.
A word. That's an acronym. There's no acronym.
What word am I thinking of that I'm trying to say?
What word? I don't know what word you're trying to say.
So what would you call TBE? What is that if it's not an acronym? What am I trying to say?
The best example?
That's not. What is
The best example?
Is he the best example of greatness?
Yeah, because undefeated, you have to be great to be undefeated.
So is he the best example of a GOAT of boxing?
Since you're undefeated, yes, you would have to be.
Oh, okay. So that's how you qualifying it?
If you're undefeated, the numbers don't lie.
But there's other people that's undefeated. He's not the only undefeated boxer.
He's the one that comes to mind.
Oh. So would I be correct in saying that he's the best ever?
If that's how you feel, yes.
So would you agree? Would you agree?
Considering, I would say yeah, because I don't follow boxing like that. So yeah.
What is it to consider though?
What you mean?
It seems like you kind of on the fence, like you don't want to give it to him. So who else is the candidate? Who else is the candidate?
I give it to him because it's like this. Like when they had a Tom Brady conversation, he's the best in the aspect of you got 6 rings. You know, your accolades.
He's the best in the aspect of being the best.
Hold on, no, but like Tom Brady's not the best athletically, but if you just look at the overall sport, yeah, you give him the best because of his accolades. So that's what I just said. As far as I literally said that about Mayweather, his accolades, yes.
Yeah, his performance too. His performance, not just the accolades. The performance is his self that he put on himself is.
Well, I think again, I think the defensive style is great. Just watching it from a consumer standpoint is not the best thing to look at.
Oh, here we go.
Hold on.
We're trying to get to the core of the album.
But this is the thing. Watching defensive fighters isn't great to watch. I give you the fact of if I could go in there and be defensive and win all of it, I would do it too. So I'm not taking from his style. That's like watching Spurs basketball. They win in championships, but watching fundamentally sound basketball is not fun to watch.
You like the brawlers.
But I'm not taking away from the fact that, hey, y'all winning. And that's all I'm saying. It's like women's basketball. They're fundamental. That's why I really just don't watch it, because you dribble, you shoot. You dribble, you shoot. Really no crossovers, no smashing.
Come on. We cannot correlate women's basketball to Spurs basketball.
No.
That's what it's kind of like you're saying like it's all in the same boat.
I'm saying they're both fundamental. Like, granted, Spurs basketball they do have some things that's outside of fundamentals, but for the most part, they're known for being fundamentals, and it's just not, you're looking at it like,
it's fun. It's fundamental. It's fun. I love watching fundamental basketball.
I'm speaking about myself.
Yeah.
Fundamentally, like I say, it's cool, but it's just not as exciting to see, like, like when they had Lob City, like you seeing something when you watching Kyrie.
How many rings they got? I'm just trying to get my memory refreshed.
None.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, and again, I'm not.
You can finish your point. I'm sorry. I just kind of had a brain fart. I was just trying to see.
No, that's cool because.
Hey, I wish we had some like sound effects to go right.
No, but see, this is the crazy part though. I'm not saying that fun makes one thing better than the next because like with the Mayweather thing, I said if I could do that and win, I wouldn't care about it either. From the aspect of the player, I wouldn't care about what I said.
It's your preference on what you would like to see.
As a consumer watching it, it's not as fun. But if that's what it takes for you to win, it don't matter what I think.
Well, the society wouldn't be what it is now if we didn't criticize others for their opinion. So just because it's your opinion, I'm not going to be like, oh, it's your opinion.
Oh, no,
fine.
No. I get it.
I totally disagree.
And that's cool. Because you got to think, like I say, with this fundamentally, if everybody was to, if you didn't have no dunks, if you ain't had no crossovers and stuff like that, somebody will watch it. People who just purists, if you're just that purist, and I just like the fact of look at his form and all that.
Let's get into our top 3 boxes, man.
You still didn't answer the question.
I did answer the question. What question did you ask that I didn't answer?
Well, I guess you answered it.
Exactly.
But you didn't answer it to my satisfaction.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm
still not satisfied.
Hey.
Yeah, that's why I want to hit the top.
No, see, this is like I tell my kids. I can feed you. If you choose not to eat, that's not my fault.
I will admit that I am not satisfied at all.
You know? So, hey.
Who was your top 3?
Well, Gabe didn't give his top 3.
Oh, we can start. You want to start with him?
We can go.
First of all, again, like I told him in the pre-show, boxing is just not my thing. So my top 3,
and this is of all time, right?
Of all time.
Gotcha.
You gotta put, I would say, Ali in there, all time.
So he number 1.
Again, in no particular.
It's only controversial if you put it. It's bump your guns.
Okay, so you got it.
No. Okay, hold on.
So you doing 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3 right now?
See, once we do the video, then my face, the people see how my face changes, then you go from pick to pick.
All right, so I'm gonna say.
Here we go, baby.
No. I would go like this. I would go Ali Mayweather.
Wait, number 1?
I ain't like how you did it. You did it too fast.
Either way it go, he number 2.
Hold on, wait.
I'm going 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, wait. Let me say. Hold on, wait.
First.
Wait.
No. Because y'all trying to see my Mayweather pick, and I was like, I named him second. So either if I go 3, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 3.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say.
Number 2.
I'm just trying to say this is our own personal preference on who we think is the best boxer.
Either way it go, he number 2.
Yes. Because there's no
not to are we competing as like I think this person is the second best boxer of all time. Are we doing it like that, or are we just our personal preference?
I'm arguing against whatever y'all say, so I ain't tripping.
No, all right. It's all who you think.
Okay,
you know, because
you said Mayweather won.
First of all,
he's trying to give you an out.
So now all attention is back on Gabe.
Hey, I don't mind. I'm not gonna run from it. Like I said, Ali 1.
Gotcha.
Mayweather 2. And number 3, again, not being the boxing aficionado, I'll just throw Foreman. Because, again, I'm not
George Foreman?
God, just throw him in there. As a person who don't, again, this is coming from a person who don't.
The grill man. I know you're in the other boxes besides George Foreman, man.
He come to mind. So we'll go because we'll go.
All right, so we want to just name him there and then we're going to chime in?
No, as you
all right, I'm going to go. I got Mayweather, my number 1. Mike Tyson is my number 2. And James Toney is my number 3. My number 3.
Tony. Yeah. My name is Tony, and I don't. It's
my preference.
Oh yeah, it's my preference. I got you, man. It's still weak.
He Tony. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got Mayweather is number 1. Ali is number 2, and Mike Tyson is number 3.
See, let me rewind. I would change my George Foreman for Tyson. No. Only because I literally, until he said that, I don't know why Tyson just completely just slipped out my mind. So that's why.
Mine would be the same, but for the purpose of just making a different pick, so all three of us didn't say the same thing. I'd say Mayweather, Ali. Nah. And it's like my mom won't even let me say it. Cause I wanna change either Ali or Tyson just for the sake of it and say Roy Jones.
No, sir.
It's like Roy Jones. Roy Jones was cold.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he's not better, but I'm talking about for my preference.
Hold on. Now this is what I question, because there's a person who sounds like he have a list. You literally just saying, I'm not saying that James Toney is better than Roy Jones. Yeah. But on my list, I'm going to put him better. Yeah. Why?
Because of what I like. James Toney's style of fighting is very similar to how Mayweather's is. And I've always watched James Toney. And he is one of if you look at any boxing list, James Toney is of one of the greatest of all time. And I'm not saying that he's not better than Roy Jones Jr. I'm not saying that. That's why I was specific on, are we doing a list on who we think are the best top 3 or our preference? Yeah. My preference, James Toney, would be my 3rd.
Well, I guess it just feel like the Cleveland Brown mentality is just permeating all your.
I'm the champ. My preference always is gonna be that.
I'm not the biggest boxing guy either, but I would never in a million years think of James Toney. I never would have thought we talking about the hardest boxers. I would have said a bunch of people before I said James Toney.
Well, I can name a lot of other people too, but my preference on who I watch, James Toney would be that guy.
So what if I'm a listener right now and I just don't see where you're getting the James Toney love from?
Look it up. Do your research.
What James Toney fights did I look at?
Anyone.
Just give me a James Toney fight when he was shining.
Anyone.
This has made me a James Toney fan right here.
Let's see. While y'all talking, I'm gonna just Google James. I'm gonna Google James Toney.
Let's see if he on the all-time boxing list. James Toney, man.
James Toney.
So this is a question that
it didn't say that. I'm just looking at the dude.
That's what made, because I know what he looked like. So that's initially what made me laugh. Like, it's no way that guy's
Keep
up
in mind,
there.
guys. Keep in mind, guys. They laughing because they don't know boxing today. So
I give you that. I ain't the boxing guy, so hold on. Maybe I'm sleep.
No. You know what it is? Check this out. Other names.
Yeah.
Also known as Lights Out and the Dark Emperor.
He was cold.
The Dark Emperor. The Dark Emperor. Look out for the Dark Emperor.
No, he's 77-10.
He ended up with Shane Mosley.
77 wins, 10 losses, 3 draws, 2 no contests.
Mm-hmm.
It also say he have a martial arts record where he only
it's a
had
lot of guys
one fight.
With good records though, just for the sake of argument.
He only had one fight and he lost in his mixed martial arts. So I guess he,
So this question, Zeke asked us this. I think it was yesterday he asked us this. I think he was right there. Who y'all think will win a fight out of Mike Tyson and Ali in their primes?
I think Mike Tyson.
I think Mike Tyson too.
Why y'all say that?
I think because his style, his ferocious, because Ali got more technique. He gonna float, but if he catch that, right, it's a wrap.
Gangster, he did a lot of taking
Tyson.
punishment.
So now you saying Ali? Because you said Tyson.
No. I'm saying I'm talking about because he just said something about Ali technique.
Oh, okay.
And I'm saying because he be taking on punishment and like to wear people out. Tyson ain't that type of dude where you trying to take his punishment to try to come back. It ain't no coming back with him.
You catching that air.
Exactly.
Ain't no rope or dope.
Yeah, it ain't none of that. You gonna have to come out.
Like Ali did that every fight though.
No, I don't know because the fighters that Ali fought, you think they didn't have power?
Like Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier had power too.
Foreman did too, but
I'm not saying he didn't.
Foreman did too.
Yeah.
Bro, Mike Tyson was a cannonball, bro.
He was,
That's what I'm
He
saying.
was.
And then on top of that, Mike Tyson had some loose screws. So, so it's different.
Mess around and
when you got
that
power.
go crazy on you, yeah.
bite that
You
boy
got somebody who
nose
ain't
off.
right.
That's tough.
And Mike Tyson ain't right.
What you think, Mike?
I don't know. I mean, I think Ali probably would still win because if I look at the fighters, like I said, like you said, George
Frazier.
Foreman,
Yeah,
Frazier.
Frazier,
I mean, those boys had power too, and he still was able to stick in the ring with them. And Mike Tyson, if you look at all of his fights, they lasted like what, 1 round?
Because
If that.
that's what I'm saying.
No, but listen, it was because he knocked him out. He was all about power. So I think with Ali,
But he had
Ali,
speed too.
I mean, he had speed too, but I think Ali would frustrate him. And once he get frustrated, he out of his game. Everyone he lost, he got frustrated. Like when he bit your boy on the ear,
Hold on,
Evander Holyfield.
That's what make me pick Ali.
Because I think
it
he would
would
get frustrated.
So, see, with Mike Tyson, now you got to ask the question. Which Mike Tyson? Now, if you get Mike Tyson with the fade, with the little hot top,
we saying both in their prime.
hold on,
Because both of them were-
because in his prime, he wasn't biting ears.
But no, but think about it. In his prime, he never went.
He never went against that type of fighter.
That type of fighter.
True, and I
In
think,
his prime, every fight was a couple of seconds.
hold on, and I think that in his prime, Ali
Mike went
would try to
against-
dance and gloat one good time and catch
It's
that
over.
air.
Exactly.
I don't know. Though. I don't think he would have hit him though.
Yeah.
You can't hit what you can't see, baby.
How many fighters that Mike Tyson fought in his prime that had speed like Ali?
I don't know, but I tell you
I
what.
don't think he fought a fighter as technically proficient as Ali.
Yeah, as Ali, yeah.
And with the natural gift that Ali had too. I'm like, it's tough because I love Tyson. I love Tyson, so it is tough.
No, I get what you're saying, but like you say, Ali fought people who had power and all that. And, you know, they found him. They found ways to connect. What I'm saying is I give Tyson that extra oomph because he ain't right. That's why.
and it wasn't like Muhammad
Like I
Ali
say,
went undefeated or nothing.
yeah, 'cause you can't
if he didn't
Tyson
lose.
didn't go undefeated.
No, but I'm just saying he could get it could be a good match.
Oh,
to where he
yeah,
could lose.
I'm not saying there's no way possible.
Oh, yeah, I don't
Tyson will
believe
win.
that,
See,
and
but
I'm not saying that as soon as on the first round, oh yeah, Mike Tyson gonna knock him out. I ain't saying that either.
No,
it'll be a fight, but I'm saying it like this. It's different if I tell you, hey, I need y'all to prepare to fight John over here. You know, he been preparing just like y'all. Versus I say, okay, prepare to fight John. He ain't got nothing to lose. He just fighting. He ain't right in the head. It's different. Fighting somebody who ain't right and just ain't got nothing else. They just like, man, it's win or my kids ain't gonna eat. You know, it's different.
It is different.
And
that
Tyson,
level of desperation make you be here a lot harder.
and that young Tyson,
It's for my mama, boy.
he fought. That young Tyson fought like if he don't win, somebody not eating or something.
sir,
And you
yeah.
can't
He
plan
had the
for that.
girls.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, and that's why I give him the edge, just basically on that.
Man, that's tough.
Yeah,
I
that's
get
a
it
tough
though.
one.
Oh, who y'all top 3? Y'all named them?
Yeah,
Everybody named it top 3.
Well, our top 3 really was the same, except I don't know why he had Mayweather at 2.
Anyway.
Ours was exactly the same. But
Oh, with
Except Tony.
Mayweather.
Y'all had
Ali-
Roy
no,
Jones Jr.
I'm talking about us.
Oh,
you had Roy Jones Jr. too?
I'm still not dealing with
No,
that.
you didn't put Roy Jones.
I picked, he said he would have the
just
same
because
thing.
I
just
wanted to
because
say
he-
something different. Like
Y'all
if it was
must have
gonna,
forgot.
if
Who
it
was
was
your-
gonna
who was your
expand
third
into something.
My third one was Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Oh, and Muhammad Ali was just.
Yeah, Ali was
okay.
second.
My real answer would be exactly that. Though.
TBE was number 1.
But I know I like Roy Jones too, so I don't mind. But that's why I said I don't know who I would take out of Ali and Tyson to put Roy Jones. But I just want to try to say something different in case a argument would have ensued. I would have been arguing the same point.
All right, okay.
Because you know about that number 1, man.
Ooh, it's something about them. You know, there's something about them TBs, TBE, TB12.
They just be the goats, man.
Yeah,
Just-
man.
You know.
If you want your child to succeed in life, put a TB somewhere in there.
Trash bags. Hey,
here we go.
we TV over here, baby.
Hey, them boys living up to that trash bag this year too. If you became a fan because they was trash, they are making you proud this year, boy.
Man, they already hopped off my wagon.
They reminded me why I was a fan.
We're not gonna go to
Oh, no.
football
We're
right
going to move. Brother Tony sent us a message the other day. It was quite interesting. Maybe y'all could chime in on the comments. He gave it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 deaths in movies to see which one was the worst, the most, the one that hit you, the most. And we got Kane from Menace to Society, G Baby from Hardball, Ricky from Boys in the Hood, Mia, Best Man Holiday, and TT from Set It Off.
Man, that's so tough, man. Even looking at the picture again, it's like I had my answer, then I looked, I'm like,
See, mine,
man.
I got a 1A and 1B.
Okay.
It's G Baby and Ricky. Mia, I can't speak on because I have Blessed Man Holiday, but I never watched it, so I don't even.
But see, I'm gonna tell you something about Mia though, dog. In the first Best Man, wasn't she cheating?
Nah, she wasn't cheating.
What she was doing? She messed with the dude.
But no.
So she got some dirt on her too. That's why it's like, man. Can the cancer?
Let's not tarnish Mia's name.
Hold up, look. Can the cancer came because of you messing up your marriage?
No.
She was being judged.
No, I don't know. Because she slept with Tay Diggs when they was in college when her and Morris Chestnut had broke up.
So they was on.
They was on a break. To use the friends terminology.
The friends, we were on a break.
They was on a break technically, and it was like
even though we best friends.
But I wouldn't say she cheated. That's the only thing I'm saying.
What do you call that? What do you call that though?
She was a virgin.
I know, but what do you call it? If me and you best friends.
No. It would be on your like he had, like Morris Chestnut had the issue with Tay Diggs. It would be between me and you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we best friends.
No. I'm saying you could blame Mia.
You can't blame Mia.
No, Mia get like 5% because you knew this
Mia
was my
know
boy.
what's good.
Hold on, no.
She in between it.
Hold on, that's what I'm saying.
She trying to get you and me.
No.
She know what's up. Mia.
No. That's why I give her some blame because if it's my partner, you know that's my partner.
But the way that they showed it happen, though, it wasn't like. See, the way I would give her blame.
She was feeling her. She was hot.
No, exactly.
She was in heat.
But I would give her blame, like, say if they would have showed her and Tay Diggs had been texting for like 2 weeks, and then like the text message just started getting steamy, and
So you justified it because she was in that moment.
In the heat of the moment.
So he one of them people who just say it just happened.
Yeah.
But it just happened.
Obviously, all right. Because it do sound bad when you say it like that.
Babe, it just happened. You was sitting there. She came in with them,
and it just happened. You know,
Watch
it just
out,
happened.
It's different if it's a real life. Talking about the movie.
You say it's different if it's a real
I
life.
wouldn't accept that. It just happened.
So no.
But if we was broken up and we was girl, because they wasn't married.
But now it don't matter though. Y'all best friends though.
we best friends. You know that's gonna hurt me.
But they was not married.
And you know how I feel about
thinking about that.
And you know how I feel about her.
No, but this is the thing.
Well, no, I do agree with him partially because it depends on if we not dating and what is my relationship with this particular chick.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on.
So if
clearly it had to be.
But no, hold on, Gabe.
Real good.
But hold on, Gabe. Now we can go back to our worldly days. Let's say me and you cool, right? Mm-hmm. And you messing with this chick, y'all.
Hold on, best friends.
Okay, yeah, best friends.
Cool.
All right, best friends. Let's say you messing with a chick, right? Y'all break up. And you come and tell me, you know how back in the day you had your boys like, oh man, she wasn't nothing, she this and that, and you just made it look like you ain't care about it no more.
But that's not how it was.
No. I'm gonna give you. That's a great
example.
That's a great example because check this out.
Come on, man.
No. Me and my partners. As sad as this is, we had 2 categories. I don't know where we came up with these names: Roxanne's and Sally's. I don't know where we come up with the name. Like I say, no. If you was Sally, if we broke up, you already know it's off limits. If we put you in the Roxanne, hey, get it how you live. But we knew it was distinction. So if I didn't tell you the distinction, you'd be like, hey, Roxanne,
But watch
and then we
this,
let
Jay.
you know.
Now that's understandable. If that was the case, Tay Diggs would have never tried to hide it once he did what he did. So he already knew.
But I think it's just weak. But I'm not arguing Tay Diggs' fault. I'm not gonna argue Tay Diggs' fault. But
You don't think the girl was wrong at all.
But this is what I'm saying. It wasn't like. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be remembering it wrong. It wasn't like it had been a week since they broke up. The way that I remember was like they got in an argument, they broke up, and she went to go talk to Tay Diggs, and then that happened.
That might be it, but this my thing.
So it was like in the moment she was vulnerable.
Okay, hold on.
The reason why I don't fault her because she was a virgin. It's not like she had sex before. She, you know what I'm saying? Like she was just horny. I think
Really, she was?
But I don't think she was. I mean, obviously she was because they did it. But I'm saying, I don't know. I don't think that was anywhere in her mind. Put it like that.
Well, I guess you give her the benefit of the doubt because if you're a virgin, I guess you would just say, I guess that wasn't on your mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was on her mind.
But
I think a situation can happen like that.
Oh, I agree
But
with
a
you
woman,
on that.
but a woman that had sex before probably would have been thinking, if he tried, I'm giving it up to him.
I do agree.
I don't think she was thinking about it like that.
I do agree. I don't think it was a motive of hers to be like, I'm trying to get with your best friend.
But this the
I
thing.
don't think it was like
Before
that.
it happened, you always know it's about to happen.
Right.
I ain't never been in a situation
and because
where-
of certain decisions we make, we get consequences. So because this is a movie, Mia, it ain't the saddest story. You got the cancer. Because it's not real life. It's not real life. So hey,
Say, oh man, my boy.
hey. So she out the picture. She is not the saddest story.
Yes, Mia. Because you were vulnerable
No
and
sir.
didn't know what you were doing.
So next.
You have died from cancer.
That's what it is.
Well, I will admit though, she was in last place though. She was though, but not because of that. But it's just like yours wasn't as sad as everybody else's. Like,
Yeah. My thing, I gave G Baby and Ricky the 1A and 1B because they were both innocent. They ain't do nothing.
they ain't do nothing.
Like Menace to Society, Kane, you was getting your life together, but you just stomped old boy out.
yeah.
And then his cousin wrong.
Yeah, Kane was wild.
Yeah, you was wildin'. TT, you was doing it for your kid, but you was robbing
'Cause
banks.
I need that money.
You know, you was sad, but you was robbing banks. So I can't, you rob banks, you make that decision.
But Kane,
Ricky
dog,
was just...
Yeah,
Ricky was
Ricky-
just going to the store.
Ricky was,
He was on his way to college.
Yeah, he was just around the wrong
He was
group.
around the wrong people, yeah.
So...
But G baby,
Wait. But we not go. We can't. You can't give Ricky that. Ricky made the decision. Ricky died. He had to hang with them people.
no, that's
He
totally
knew
different.
better. He knew
That's
better.
not-
He had to hang with them. He knew.
That was
what
like
kind of
his
stuff
brother.
Ricky
on.
was his... They
was like their family.
Regardless, he knew what kind of stuff his brother was on.
Hold on, but that's your literal brother.
That is
so
not
it
the
does
same
matter.
thing
Hold on,
as
no.
Mia.
I'm not saying it's the same thing, but if you're gonna
I'm
say,
chilling with my
If
brother.
we live in
If
the
we're gonna
same...
say-
Hold on.
if we're gonna say
we
that, if
standing
you
on
make
our
a
porch.
you make
Yeah,
a decision,
that's the porch.
you have to live with the consequences.
Hold on.
It's the same thing.
This the
That's not
difference.
the
Hold
same-
on.
he
It's
didn't-
the
he's
difference.
not making a
We
decision.
live in the same house. I don't have no say so on that.
But no,
If you see different-
no. Because he didn't get shot because he lived in the same house with him. He was out chilling with them, and they got into it with him, and they remembered Ricky. Because Ricky was going out
Right.
when he should have.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like because he's his brother,
He
he
was
got to go to the club with.
No, but I'm saying Ricky didn't make it. Wasn't like he was out there talking, like doing certain things. He wasn't doing no wrong.
But Ricky was in their face. Ricky was down with the plague.
Man, but I'm talking about he wasn't like there on the streets like that. Though.
But he was down with the plagues when they got into it. He was down.
Oh, but
I
that
agree
was
with that. That's different,
Hold on,
bro.
but that's different. That's like
Oh,
not about
different
that
now.
too.
That's
We don't want to
different.
get a version. No grace.
No.
But we'll give Ricky the grace, and Ricky's trying to box. Ricky's ready to play.
But no,
But the
it's
version just
different
gotta
though
deal with
because
the counsel
Ricky.
she got.
Ricky is trying to protect his brother.
Exactly.
That's different.
That was it.
That's totally
That was
different.
in the moment.
That's
He didn't-
so hold on.
Made that
So you
choice.
telling me if it's you and your brother, right? And your brother, even though your brother might be in the streets doing something wrong, and he about to get in the fight, you gonna say, "Oh, well, I ain't gonna fight because man, that's on you. You did something. I gotta protect my career."
But that's not. Let's not make it seem like Ricky was just had his back. Ricky stepped to the front. Ricky took over the encounter.
You know, but hold on, but this is what I'm saying.
That's different. See, now if it's me and my brother is Doughboy. Well, I ain't even
But what if you got the better hands?
Wait, it doesn't matter.
You may step in and be like, man, watch out, bro.
No. Because if my brother is Doughboy, I'm gonna have his back if somebody jump in. But if my brother is Doughboy can handle it.
Nah,
No.
You ain't gonna be in that situation.
No.
Not every
get
time.
that.
College boy.
Because Doughboy had the
Doughboy was Doughboy.
Doughboy
He had the juice.
No, I get that, but just because you Doughboy don't mean what if I got the hands? Like I'm not about to let you
Hold
come
on,
over
Doughboy
here.
didn't become Doughboy with
That's
no
what I'm
hands.
thinking. Like,
Well, I'm
what?
not saying that, but just because I choose to, I'm trying to go to college and stuff like that, and I'm not doing doing the same stuff. That don't mean I don't got no hands and I can stand up.
But what he's saying,
Stay in your lane,
that
baby.
should have been more reason
Stay in your lane.
for
You should
you
stay in
to.
your lane.
Bro.
You can prove your hands if somebody come to you with trying to get played.
That's what.
No, because Doughboy had it.
Hold on. First of all, if you break it down like that, I gotta think. You know, if my brother is Doughboy in the street, that means he out there messing with killers.
Exactly.
I ain't no killer.
I mean, you ain't no
And
killer, but
Doughboy was obviously, as we see how the movie progressed, that wasn't his first kills. So Doughboy was about that.
no,
Because it wasn't like he was pondering, man,
so
should I
what
kill
you-
these boys?
so what you
if
saying-
you about that and you my brother, you better.
Hold on, so what
it's
you
in me
saying-
So
too,
you
though.
saying Ricky deserved to die?
I'm saying we even men deserved it. Ricky deserved it. Forget it. Ricky deserved it.
So Ricky-
men can't get no love. Ricky can't get no love.
So Ricky was on that Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Ricky wasn't innocent. Ricky wasn't innocent because Ricky should have stayed in his lane because that was not his lane. That was it. Was even in the situation, Doughboy was not as turned up as Ricky was, and you not that. Doughboy is that, and Doughboy, you know, most real gangsters not really like that,
Right.
You know, besides like, you know, Chicago dudes, they really kind of be amped like that.
Yeah.
But most real dudes,
What if that was his time where he was just amped? Like it was just he had a little moment.
Yeah, exactly.
He was-
so like that, exactly. So like you didn't give it to me to have a moment. I ain't giving it to Ricky.
Okay, well, Ricky ain't in my top two anyway. So
Ricky, he ain't.
I told
innocent.
you, Ricky, and Ricky, baby.
Ricky, you deserved it, brother.
because I still got Kane above him.
Or
You
you
wanna
say
live that life?
flex at the wrong moment
Yeah.
and you deserve to die. That's
You
what-
tried to keep it real, and he kept it realer.
We're keeping it real
goes wrong.
So you saying Kane?
Kane, nah.
Nah,
Kane, you
that's not what
just
I'm
stomped
giving it
this
to Kane.
dude
Come
out.
on, man.
Hold on. You stomped him out and was wrong. He approached you because you doing his cousin. That was his cousin? You doing his
Yeah.
cousin wrong. So he coming at
Man,
you
you
because
know how
you
the
doing
game
his
going,
cousin wrong.
and when you messing around with the females, right?
Hey.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
And then wasn't that his OG baby mama? Wasn't that his OG baby mama? Wasn't that
Oh
the biggest
yeah.
But he could have passed to that though.
Oh no,
But
wait.
they did, though.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
it wasn't his baby
can't.
mama.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
wait.
Kane was
It was his
that
girlfriend.
Was that
That was his
Parnell?
girlfriend. Parnell was the baby daddy.
You know what I'm saying? So Parnell was the OG of the
That
hood,
was
but he
right,
got
yeah.
locked up. So he locked up.
Man, he
so
was
that
doing.
means-
He was doing good, man. He was trying to change his life. around.
Oh,
You gotta
man.
give him the
You gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
You deserved it, brother. You deserved it. That's what you get. You out here playing jumping jacks on people's face. That's what you get, brother.
He playing jumping jacks.
Kane got to get it, man. Kane had to get it.
That's because that dude came up to him disrespecting him, man.
He did.
How he disrespecting him?
He came at him on behalf of his female cousin.
Nah, he was talking crazy.
Oh,
He was talking crazy.
He was talking crazy,
He
so.
talking about, man, you don't even know me
So
like
it-
that.
so
When
we-
he came, remember when he came to the crazy life, like, bro, you don't even know me like that.
Yeah, so we
So you had
just
to put them hands on
turn
him.
his body into
so
a
did he
jump
have to
house.
stump him like that though?
Turn his body into a jump house.
Hold on, check this out. No, I get it. You know, when you in the game, I get that mentality. You know, this dude approached you because you got my cousin pregnant and just deuced her. Just like,
So-
I'm holler at you. Now, granted, in the game, you like, hey, man.
So let me ask you this question. if me and your sister or your cousin got something going on, is it for you to come and talk to me about that situation?
Hold on. It depends on how that family is.
It depends, yeah.
Because, like, if you don't have a brother or nothing, and me and her close, then she would come to me and say,
you
hey.
You go talk to them people so you put me on child support or something like that. You don't come to me.
Hold on, no. And then you got to think about it. These was dudes who was, hold on, no. These was dudes who was about that life. So if you got a cousin who about that life,
exactly,
you gonna go talk to him.
Kane.
And you see what happened. He got stomped.
He got stomped, but he won the war.
Yeah,
he lost that battle, but he won the war.
Yeah, he won it.
Yeah, now Kane did, and he deserved it.
And then, truth be told, when he did that, Kane snuck him.
Oh, yeah.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
Kane did nigga.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He deserved it. He deserved it.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah, never mind. Kane, you out of there, too.
All right, now.
See, we're doing process of elimination.
With TT,
we're still getting back to my number one.
This gonna sound bad with TT, but this is my real reason why I would not pick TT. Because he was ugly, bro. It wasn't fair.
Oh man,
it wasn't fair. He was ugly, bro. It was messed up. You're like, I would have liked for you to leave him, but if they had a prettier actress, I might would have cried. That's all I'm saying.
maybe if they had like Halle Berry or something.
If they had Halle Berry, I would have been in tears. I would have.
Or what if Jada would have died? If Jada would have died.
I'm glad if Jada would have died, I really would have cried.
If they would have had Halle Berry now.
Chill out, man. Chill out.
Don't you say that other name, man. Don't say that other name, man.
Hold on. What would happen if Halle died?
No. First of all, looking at Halle's acting career, she probably wouldn't have, based on Monsters Ball, she wouldn't have had to rob no banks to give
Oh, here you go.
She wouldn't have been robbing banks.
Hey, that's funny, man.
So, hey.
Oh, man. That's hilarious.
She would have been paid watching TT Baby.
And it's funny because Jada Pinkett tried that and she still had to rob the bank. On the movies, he tried to get it like that. She still needs to rob the bank.
So she'd have been watching TT Child. That's it.
TT can't get it for me, bro. TT was ugly, man. It didn't resonate with me.
I was more hurt when Queen Latifah died because she went out like a G.
Yeah. I think Queen Latifah would have been a better candidate.
Yeah, she went out like a G.
TT is ugly, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man.
Boy, why?
Even when she grew up, she a grown woman. Like she played on Hit the Floor on the cheerleading thing. She was the cheerleader mama, but like she didn't grow into it. Like Tracy Ellis Ross in Girlfriends, I would have said she ugly, she not really pretty. But as she matured, Tracy Ellis Ross is really pretty to me now.
Yeah.
TC, can't give it to you, baby. You deserved it because you was ugly.
And you talking about me with Mia. and she died and you talking about because how she looked.
If she was pretty, they wouldn't have wrote her death in the movie.
He don't care.
Right? They kept all
he don't care about her kid or nothing. Her kid ain't got no mama now.
But if you think about it, Jada Pinkett lived. She was the prettiest one. Yeah. If she was prettier, they would have made it so they could both be on the bus riding out together.
That's crazy.
Sorry, TT, but you had to get it.
Hold on. Who was the other person?
Vivica Fox?
Vivica Fox, okay.
Vivica Fox not prettier than Jada Pinkett.
No, I'm not saying. I just knew it was
I was just had to throw it out there to see, because you know.
I thought somebody was going to grab it.
You asked about Landis.
I wasn't saying that. I just knew it was a fourth joint. I get out
the glass. See how it was going to land.
So that leaves G-Baby.
Well, according to y'all standards, it gotta be G-Baby, unless he cheated on the test the day before.
or we blame his living condition, like Ricky.
No, it's not the same thing for G-Baby.
G-Baby got hit by a stray bullet.
Yeah.
Nobody was shooting
It wasn't like they
him.
were shooting at G-Baby because of something he did earlier. G-Baby didn't have... I mean, he was a knucklehead. They was all knuckleheads, but...
Yeah, but it was a straight bullet.
Only thing that I will say about it...
Here we go.
No.
Here we go.
This is the movie fan in me. The way that they shot it, I think they could have shot it in a better way. Because when it happened...
We didn't know he was killed.
Yeah, the first time I watched it, I didn't know he was dead.
That's what made it so sad.
Yeah.
Because it was like, what? Like...
But I think like when they showed him shot, I think it kind of got glossed over in the movie. Like, of course they win and we doing it for G baby, all that. But I think like that section of the movie, I don't think it got played up as much as it should have.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That do make sense.
They could have made it be sadder if they would have written it better.
Yeah.
It would have been sadder.
So G baby deserved to die due to bad writing.
That's so funny, bro.
Nobody wins.
Nobody. Hey, all y'all deserve what y'all got.
Nobody wins, man.
Y'all deserve.
Should have had a better writer, G baby. Get out of here with that, G baby. Sorry. Meet them at the crossroads. You won't be lonely. They out there.
I guess you riding it with you and Ricky.
Yeah, they all deserve it. So I will refrain from picking an answer at this time.
So I guess it's just out there. Y'all let us know in the comments who y'all think, because clearly something wrong with all us.
Okay.
All right, we gonna shift real quick back into sports. Got a basketball question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Got two teams. We got the 0176ers, led by none other than AI the answer, Allen Iverson.
The answer, you know what I'm saying?
Got the 2007 Cavaliers, led by King James, LeBron James, whatever you want to call him. Both of them
LeBron James.
had to carry teams on their back. Who had the heavier load?
I just want to say, I want to call him LeBron James, just for clarification. Because you said we call him King James or LeBron James. I just want to say.
I'm just saying that's what he knows. That's what people say. That's what people call him.
That's what he said.
No, people call him that.
Yeah, because he self-proclaimed, but you know, that's another discussion.
Hold on. So you don't think, so if you make up a nickname that's bad?
No, I'm not.
Hold on. So do you call Kobe the Black Mamba?
I do.
So what's the difference?
Because the difference is the Black Mamba is not putting itself in a ranking.
He talking about his
when you say King James, you're ranking yourself. Black Mamba is not ranking himself. He's comparing himself to an animal.
So you could give yourself a nickname long as you're not ranking yourself.
I'm not saying that he couldn't give himself the nickname.
No, I'm saying in you.
I'm saying I just don't agree with calling him King James.
Okay.
It's not even because he's self-proclaimed. My saying he was self-proclaimed is because we said people call him that. But if I tell people to call me Tony, people are gonna call me Tony.
No, I'm just saying because I'm only saying because people do. You look at TV, they go by King James.
If I change my name right now to King Tony, people are gonna call me King Tony. If I be like, hey man, I want to be known as King Tony. People, if they respect me, they're gonna start calling me King Tony.
And again, that's I'm not giving my opinion. I'm just saying they got commercials saying King of LA and all that kind of stuff like that. So somebody other than himself is calling him that.
The King of LA commercial was with Kawhi though, right? My bad.
That new one.
My bad.
That new one.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's
Kawhi Town.
The more recent one, the more aggro one is usually more recent. You know, Kawhi Town. You know, it's all good though. I don't want to make us stray away from the topic at hand. I'm just saying, for me personally, you know, I'm going to refer to him as LeBron James.
All right, so
since I was given the option
in this scenario, just period.
Just period, because you got to think, you know, he's a Kobe guy. So
no. Because
it doesn't have anything to do with me being a Kobe guy.
Okay. No, because I mean, at this time he was just LeBron James. He wasn't the King James.
No, he was King James.
No, he came in the league.
He was King James.
He came in the league.
He came in the league as King James.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know.
It changes your perspective, doesn't it?
No,
not really.
But you got to think.
I'm still calling LeBron James.
Hold on, if y'all didn't know. You know, we got a LeBron aficionado on the panel now.
I know, that's kind of what made me throw the pep on.
That's why I'm just trying to be quiet over here, man.
That's what kind of made me throw the pep on there a little bit.
I'm just saying, he's a LeBron apologist.
Yeah.
So,
all I can say, man, is he cold.
He is cold. I give you that. I'm never gonna take away from his game.
Would you say he the king?
Nah, I can't put him over Michael Jordan, man.
Okay.
Hold on. What do you say? Hold on. Just to deviate a second. What would you say to those people who would say Kobe is better than Jordan?
Kobe is better than Jordan?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say no.
Because we got somebody who says that.
If you look at Kobe, who did he model his game after?
Well, we about to talk about this all over again.
No, we're sticking to
it. Because I'm ready. So
hold on, Mike. Do you think King James That's what you call him, King James.
Oh, look, he gonna
I don't call
say
him-
what
I
I
don't-
call
I never
him.
call him
I
King
mean,
James.
first of all, I don't call him King James.
Oh, okay.
Good.
But,
So
you
LeBron
know,
James, do you
'cause
think
he's
that
not
he's
deserving.
better than Kobe? Would you say that he's better than Kobe?
Come on.
Now, when you say better than Kobe, are we talking about all around?
Yeah, I guess.
It's a difference.
It's a difference.
It is a difference.
It's a difference.
What's the other way to say it?
No, what I'm saying, because like if you asking me who's a better scorer, then I would say Kobe
Easily.
easily. If you said who was a better,
Don't feed on that, man.
Well, I'm sorry.
no, I'm saying
That's just my
saying.
passion.
That's funny. I ain't even recognize that he backed down it like he was your echo. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that. Like, what's the rapper's
But
name?
now if-
You talking about the Migos?
yeah, that's I hit that.
but
The Migos.
if you would have asked me who was the better all around player, then I would say LeBron.
Okay. I just wanted to throw all of that into the pot before we get started.
Look at Tony. Come on, Tony. Come on.
It's because I don't disagree, but it's because it has to be qualified by saying all around. If I just say who's the better player, I would say Kobe. But if we're gonna qualify by saying all around player, then I would say LeBron.
But I mean, the only thing that Kobe was better at is scoring.
No, I don't agree. I think Kobe.
You think he was a better defender?
I think Kobe was at their peaks. Yes. Yes, Kobe was locked down. LeBron was locked down too. Don't get me wrong, but yes, Kobe was locked down. Kobe made a bunch of all defensive teams, and Kobe to me is more skilled than LeBron.
Skilled offensively. That's what I'm saying.
Skill period. Because if anything, defensively,
He doesn't rebound better than LeBron.
because he's not as big as LeBron.
We can't go by Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was one of the best rebounders, and he wasn't the tallest player.
But Charles Barkley was a better rebounder than people that were smaller than him. Because LeBron not one of the best ever rebounders. He's just a better rebounder than Kobe. Because LeBron James is not a Charles Barkley level rebounder.
Oh, yeah, we know that.
That's what I'm saying. Charles Barkley was rebounding a lot against people that wasn't as big as him too. But I will say that Charles Barkley he's up there like closer towards Dennis Rodman level of rebounding.
That's right. Yeah, Dennis Rodman.
But even Dennis Rodman wasn't big. But Dennis Rodman, I can't say a rebounder who was smaller than Dennis Rodman that would have been comparable to him. Yeah. Because size plays a part in it. I mean, it's impossible to.
When people argue with, don't get me wrong, I love LeBron. I mean, I respect Kobe, but when I think about Kobe, like I said, the only thing that I can think of that most people say that makes Kobe Bryant better than LeBron James is they basically say that he had the mentality of Michael Jordan. So at the end of the game, he's a killer. That and scoring.
He had the mama mentality, but I feel
but I mean,
he just changed it from. Hold on, and the funny thing that you say that is we had this talk the last time.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to kind of get into it.
And I told him, I say the reason why I give Jordan over Kobe is because Kobe Bryant is a carbon copy of Jordan.
He is a carbon copy
and like
of Jordan.
I said last time, that is not true.
No, I disagree with that.
I disagree. His fadeaway, everything about
LeBron
Kobe Bryant.
Fadeaway. A lot of players shoot that fadeaway.
Nobody's
the first person to shoot the fadeaway.
No.
Nobody
Kobe
tailored their
has
game
modeled
after
exactly
like how Jordan is.
And
to
like
the
I
T.
said last time,
I'm not talking about just a fadeaway.
Every player in the history of the NBA has gotten moves from other players.
It's the difference between getting certain moves and I'm talking about to the T. Kobe's game is exactly like Michael Jordan.
He was sticking his tongue out like
But show me a highlight of Michael Jordan posting up to the level of proficiency as Kobe Bryant.
Hold on, check this out. No,
That's where Kobe got his post-up game from.
No, Jordan was good at a post fadeaway.
Listen. The person that comes after you is always gonna tweak it a little better. But if the blueprint came from you, it's just like mentoring. I'm the greatest, I'm the master, but you eventually will become better skilled than me because but I'm still the best because I'm the blueprint. It came from me.
I don't agree.
Let's take it like this is what I'm gonna tell you. This is the example I'm gonna give you. Like let's say music. You know, Puff had Big back in the day, right? Mm-hmm. When Biggie died, that was his cash cow. So he went and got I tell you who Godfather Buried Alive. What was that dude? Shine.
Okay.
Shine sounded just like Biggie. You had rappers who had bits and pieces of people, but Shine was brought there to literally fill Biggie's shoes because they sounded, if you heard them, you would probably think that they were the same person versus someone who just picked up some stuff and I probably got a cadence here and a cadence there from Biggie. Like Jay-Z used some Biggie lines, but took some stuff from Biggie, but clearly they two totally different rappers, though Biggie do have some fingerprints on him versus Shine is a clone of Biggie as far as how they sound.
I agree.
That's like in basketball, you had the people who like the Jay-Z's who got some fingerprints of people on them, but Kobe is Shine. He is like a carbon copy of Jordan.
I don't agree because it's stuff that Kobe could do that Jordan couldn't do.
Again,
so that's but
as bodies get different, and you got to think athletically, it's people who can do more things athletically than people in the 90s, but that don't make them better than them.
And I agree with that, but I can't say because I did it first, I'm automatically going to always be best because a Macintosh computer is not better than an iMac. Macintosh was first. But it's not better. That doesn't make it. It doesn't mean that an iMac can never be better than a Macintosh.
That's a good example. You got to think about it. It's some people.
So you can make that video about a lot of people, though. I seen the video before. I seen the videos like that before. You can make that video about a lot of people,
but with the Mac thing, you got to think.
We talking about these two great players at that magnitude.
It's all.
Nobody is closer to Jordan.
It's a confirmation. It's a confirmation of a narrative. The narrative has already been painted, so all you're doing is making the video to confirm the narrative.
But Kobe himself talked about how much he's mimicked his game after Jordan.
And Kobe himself has said other players that he's mimicked his game after too. So this is what I'm saying.
Look more. He might have had 2%. Somebody else.
But he worked with Elijah Wan a bunch of some. But this is what I'm saying. If Jordan didn't work with Elijah Wan, how can Kobe be a carbon copy of Jordan?
Hold on, but nobody looks at Kobe and ever say, you know what? He reminds me of Elijah Wan.
Exactly, and that's proving my point. The narrative is not painted to him being looking like Elijah Wan.
Because the Jordan is painted. The Jordan is so profound in him that everything else get overshadowed.
You can look at that and tell.
But now watch this. If you look at Kobe's greatest moments and you look at Jordan's greatest moments, they are not the same. If you look at Kobe's greatest highlights and look at Jordan's greatest highlights, they're not the same. But if I want to make a video to say Kobe looks just like Jordan, I can make a video.
They may have different highlights, but over the course of your career,
they're not gonna have the same highlights.
But if you're a carbon copy, you should. It should be. Listen to what I'm saying.
Who else look like Jordan?
This is what I'm saying.
Kobe
if he's a carbon copy, you should be able to find a video. Of course, it's not going to be splitting the image, but you should be able to find a video to where he ISO somebody like Jordan did Byron Russell.
Hold on, it's videos on there. How they look alike?
Hold on, you literally just said that they produced
a game winner though. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Because this is what I'm saying. If he really was thinking, I want to be Jordan, in that situation, he's going to think, anybody would think of Jordan and Byron Russell. Anybody would think of this.
But I'm saying he has to be put in a situation in the game to be able to do that, though.
It's Kobe Bryant. He's one of the most prolific clutch shooters ever.
Hold on, it's different. Hold on, but you still can't mimic highlights like that because
it's hard to do it. Yeah.
At this moment, I'm gonna have this exact same opportunity that he had.
I don't agree with that
because think about it. Jordan's teams. If you compare Jordan's teams to like when he had Shaq and those different players, it's kind of hard for him to mimic some of the things that Jordan did at that particular time.
But I'm not saying that. I'm saying like let's use for instance KD. When KD played the Cavs in the finals, you cannot tell me that the second time he hit that shot that he was not thinking about the first time he hit that shot. Because it was so similar in his mind. Even if you look at if somebody would make a compilation of LeBron game winners, it's a lot of times that LeBron do that step back three for a game winner because he's done it before and he's made it.
But that's you in your own game.
But regardless, if we're saying that Kobe wanted to be Jordan,
he did want to be Jordan. We know he did.
I'm saying if we're saying Kobe is a carbon copy, then he's gonna think about that.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm not saying he's exactly like him on every
This is
single
how I
thing.
feel. This is what I think.
All
Kobe
I'm
thinks.
saying is that I'm not saying he's a carbon copy as far as meaning that everything that
Every
he did was
single little
Jordan.
thing.
But the majority of he tailored his game exactly off of Michael
Kobe's
Jordan.
game looked like Michael Jordan.
And all I'm saying is a lot of people have done that.
They just don't look the same.
A lot of people,
I'm sure.
exactly.
Not
They
to
just-
the T, though.
No,
Not-
this
not-
is what I'm saying.
The
A lot of
difference
people
is-
have done that. They just don't look because Kobe and Jordan. Look, Kobe and Jordan is both 6'6".
I knew you was gonna say
They
that.
both 6'6", 200 something. They're so similar looking. Period.
So you saying Kobe make it look better?
He did.
That's what I knew that's what
Like I said,
And then he gonna small with it.
Like I said last time,
I knew that's what he was
Jordan
gonna
made it a
say.
hot line. Kobe made it a hot song, man.
And we move.
That's how it goes. Kobe made it a hot
spit
song, man.
lyrics. We going Dr. Dre. Back
He
to
got
the
that out
lecture.
and was like,
He the
Back
GOAT,
to the
man.
lecture at hand.
If it was safe to drop the mic, I would have. That's all I'm saying.
All right, now far away from where we were supposed to be.
I know I didn't get on that from Allen Iverson.
Because of the King James.
Hold on.
Man.
I'm gonna pause for a second because we're gonna end the segment and pick up at another segment. So please stand by.